Budget Travel Guide to Maldives. The Maldives are located southwest of Sri Lanka and India in the Indian Ocean. There are almost 1,192 small coral islands grouped and 26 naturally formed atolls. The islands of the Maldives are spread across an area over 90,000 square kilometers and comprises over 200 inhabited islands. Traveling on budget to Maldives is possible. The Maldives evoke pictures of flawless shorelines, reef-ringed atolls, and gorgeous cottages on the water, where fortunate visitors can watch fish through glass floors and bounce into the ocean from their deck. Going on a cheap holiday in the Maldives is far better than remaining in one of the most expensive resorts. In many cases, each resort is established in individual island in Maldives. As the quantity of guest houses on well-known islands are multiplying every year, ever-increasing number of travelers are turning up looking for heavenly holidays on in Maldives. How can you travel Maldives in budget? Book flight in advance. Know the tourist seasons and off-seasons. Try to choose the off-season. Local island is residential and are cheaper than private island. Book a day tour to a private resort rather than staying overnight there. How to find cheap flight ticket to Maldives. Many aircrafts have begun everyday or week-by-week flights from locations like Bangkok, Kuala Lumpur and Manila at cheaper rates, while the departure from Colombo in Sri Lanka is also economical, just as straightforward. Pretty much every guest to Maldives arrive at Velana International Airport, on the island of Hulhul, 2 kilometers over the water from the capital island, Male. Two further airplane terminals in the nation get worldwide flights, Himmafushi International Airport and Gan International Airport. The national aircraft is Maldivian, which interfaces Maldives globally to different urban communities in China, India and Bangladesh. It is always recommended to book your ticket several months in advance to get a good price. Seasonal variations fluctuate the price of flight and accommodation in Maldives. It is recommended to visit during off-season. You can compare the flight ticket online from various travel websites like Nepaworld.com. When to visit Maldives. The Maldives are hot and bright throughout the entire year, with normal temperatures of 23 degrees Celsius to 31 degrees Celsius. The best climate and the best time to visit the Maldives is among November and April. The high season falls among December and March. The storm keeps running from May to October, topping around June. The northern atolls have most noteworthy precipitation May-November, the southern atolls from November-Mar. If you are planning for budget travel, try to avoid the high season. Budget Travel Guide to Maldives. Regarding the budget trip, one must be aware that there are two types of island in Maldives: local island and private or resort islands. Local island are inhabited by local people and cheaper than private islands. There are more than 200 nearby islands in the Maldives where most of the 300,000 or more populace lives. The Maldives is home to stunning resort islands, with fanciful turquoise waters, immaculate white sand shorelines and water manners so mysterious you will have a hard time believing they are real. To get to these lovely retreats can cost a considerable amount and should be figured into your financial plan. Hope to discover schools, colleges, shops, bistros, eateries, and without a doubt some gradually increasing local lodgings and Airbnb hosts are available to guarantee your full enjoyment on budget. Ships to these islands begin from only $2 for a single direction ticket, and keeping in mind that although they are a bit slow, the view is inconceivable. Stay, local island or private islands. Local island is residential and are cheaper than private islands. Day tours, accommodation, and food on local islands and standard rooms on resort islands are not much expensive in Maldives. However, overwater bungalows and villa, alcohol and meals at fancy resorts are expensive. While most of the islands in the Maldives are private islands possessed by resorts, a few islands are local, and those local islands offer guest houses and hotels at a small amount of the cost. In case you're remaining at a guest house on a local island, you'll see that numerous guest houses offer reasonable meals for around $10 to $15. Find hotels in Maldives from the link given below in description. Food in Maldives. Restaurants and guest houses typically offer the dishes of the continental and Maldivian cooking styles. The primary items are rice, pasta, vegetables, meat, chicken, fish, flavors, a great deal of flavors, and furthermore fish, lobsters, crabs, and octopuses. Currency. The Maldivian rupiah is the currency of Maldives Islands. Despite the fact that as a traveler, you truly don't have to take much of local money. The best money to take to the Maldives is either the euro or the US dollar. Numerous islands permit you to pay via card. You can exchange over local currency in the Maldives. And a major conversion rate can be found in the principal banks in Malé rather than through your inn or resort. This can be done at the airplane terminal when you arrive or making a visit to the capital. Top 7 popular budget attractions in Maldives. 1. Himmafushi. Himmafushi is well known for its principal road offering probably the most economical gifts in the nation, for example, cut rosewood manta beams, sharks and dolphins. Meander into the back streets and you'll find a lethargically conventional town and a burial ground with coral tombstones. A sand spit has joined Himmafushi to the once discreet island of Biyadhoo, where there used to be a jail. 2. Dhigurah. Dhigurah is a beguiling, spotless and friendly local island with around 600 occupants and around 10 guest houses. It's an extremely long island, with a totally staggering white sand shoreline down one side that reaches out into a mammoth sandbank that occasionally interfaces Dhigurah to the Lux Maldives resort toward the south. There's a bikini beach, a few bistros and loads of ornament shops along the principal road. It's a magnificent base for a scuba diving and beach holidays. 3. Biyadhoo Island Resort. The Biyadhoo Island Resort is known as one of the serenest beaches of the Maldives. It is tranquil, calm and furthermore thought to be a standout amongst the best resort in all over world. The island offers to the sightseers variety of water sports from diving, swimming and numerous others. At whatever point you are keen on the water experience or searching for a spot to unwind and comfort where you could rest in quiet and peacefulness, Biyadhoo Island would be the spot for you, with incredible accommodation, eating and facilities. 4. National Museum. One of the popular visitors' attraction, National Museum is situated in the Sultan Park. It is the local museum, an antiquated palace that has been transformed into a historical museum for appealing travelers. This center preserves original copies or manuscripts, arms, decorations and numerous ensembles worn by lords and rulers of this nation. It is a popular place to visit to wish to understand the historical backdrop of Maldives. 5. Utheemu Ganduvaru. Utheemu Ganduvaru is the best historical place to visit in Maldives. It is chronicled place was the place of the Sultan Muhammad Thangkuru Khan. The recorded spot is situated in Utheemu. Sultan Muhammad Thangkuru Khan is viewed as a standout and most well-known heroes of the Maldives, and earned regards from the Maldivians for his notable activity and boldness. 6. Banana Reef. Which is situated at the north side of Malé Atoll, it is otherwise called the most searched-out diving site in the Maldives. It is called as the Banana Reef, since it has the shape of the banana that expands 300 meters. The marine life is one of the real components of this reef, where you can discover Napoleon wrasse and the rare banana fish. There are a number of sorts of fishes of various size, shape and colors. 7. Produce Market. The bustling produce market in Malé gives you an agreeable taste of Maldives. Individuals from everywhere throughout the nation accumulate here to sell home-developed and imported vegetables. Coconuts and bananas are the most abundant produce. Simply meandering around, watching the vendors and the customers and seeing the huge range of items in plain view is fascinating and as genuine a Maldivian experience as could be expected. Things to do in Maldives. The Maldives offer a great deal of water exercises, both underwater, for example, swimming and plunging or diving, and water, for example, fly ski, kayak, surfing, and so on. Following are popular activities recommended to enjoy in this most beautiful island nation of the world: scuba diving, snorkeling, sunset fishing and whale spotting, surfing, visiting local island and experiencing the culture, sunset view, scenic flight view. This is presented by Nepaworld.com. Check out our website for cheap flights, hotels, accommodation and other budget holiday trips to any part of Asia. Thank you.